Always interrupted.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Nick.
And Kirsten.
And this is Always Interrupted, episode 7. Thank you all for stopping in and listening. I can't believe we made it lucky number 7. Numbers have any meaning to you?
Number 7 is on my list of lucky numbers according to the... I forget what it's called. The
Chinese calendar.
Yeah, the Chinese astrology, whatever it's called. Let me look it up. I think it's like numbers 1, 3, and 7.
Really? They never change?
Let me see. I am a fire tiger, apparently. Hold on, I'm Googling it now.
Yeah. 7 isn't 7 generally the lucky number?
Yeah,
lucky number
it
7.
is.
I wonder why that is.
I don't know what to Google it. But
Yeah.
let me, while I'm on the fire tiger.
We always wonder things to learn about, but we never share them with people after we learn them. Maybe we should start sharing what we learn.
Well, sometimes we do. I've
Googled. It's a short little Google, though. I like to... We should write some essays. And then do little shorts after the show.
Well, let me talk about the fire tiger. So,
okay.
Because that's me. People born with Chinese zodiac tiger are naturally smart, quick-witted, and good at reading and love extracurricular activities. So they have been loved by teachers since childhood. That's actually true. A lot of my teachers have absolutely loved me.
Am I a fire tiger? Because all my teachers love me too.
No, you
that's
are not.
True.
You are a wood ox. But anyway, tigers, they are honest, serious, and talented, and they always do what they have said. It's very true. If I say something,
birthday.
I'm going to do it. Oh, please.
All right.
So let me look up.
So there's more than one type of astrology? There's Chinese astrology, and then there's what? American? Western? Is it just regular astrology? I didn't know any of that. I wasn't expecting to talk about this today.
Yeah, well, you mentioned the number 7, and then that came to mind. I knew that was listed as one of the lucky numbers.
I told you why my lucky number was 4.
Yeah.
And now we get to learn your lucky number.
Yeah.
7.
Well, according to Chinese zodiac.
So you don't have one that you chose that you really...
I really love the number 12.
Well, that's an easy one.
That's my number.
Mine should be 29.
I just like it because it's an even number.
Yeah. But it's 2 digits also. I think that's strange to have a 2-digit number.
As a favorite number?
I guess it's kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I love 12. It's not 13. It's close to it.
I don't see anything wrong with the number 13 like the rest of the world does.
Yeah, I have a problem with it.
Well,
especially, I don't like Friday the 13th. I don't like, the 13 floors or anything like that. I don't even think they have 13 floors sometimes.
No,
right?
I don't. A lot of places don't. You're very superstitious.
I am.
And you do manifest a lot of your fears.
That's true. I do not like Friday the 13th so much that a lot of times I would take like PTO on those days from work.
I remember.
Because when I did go to work on Friday the 13th, something bad always happened. And it was probably just my thought process.
You were expecting it.
Thinking, yeah. That just happened. Yeah, I'm not afraid of Jason or anything like that. I'm just afraid of having a bad day.
Yeah.
When that comes.
Well, lucky numbers don't always work out. Like the 4th of July kind of stunk.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't a bad day.
The weather was weird.
It was a bummer. Yeah,
it was so bright and sunny and hot, and then all of a sudden
thunderstorm.
Yeah, the loud thunder
true.
in the middle of sunshine. That was the oddest thing.
And it was right near us.
Yeah.
I got struck by lightning that day.
Yeah, I don't think we were supposed to. Someone didn't want us leaving the house at that moment. We were about to go out, weren't we?
We were. And then it started pouring. And then I was like, oh, and I've always been intrigued by those nature sounds tracks. Ever since I was a kid.
Yeah. The ambiance.
Yeah, ambiance stuff. So I was like, I have all this recording stuff. Maybe I can make one of my own. Excuse me. And so during this thunderstorm, I bring one of the microphones, and then I was like, wait, okay, it's really coming down. It's wet, and we don't have a covered patio, which stinks. We don't have a garage, nothing that I can just have the microphone stay dry in and still get the sound that I want. Mm-hmm. So I crack the back door open, and there's just like a 1-foot ledge where the roof overhangs from the house, and I just stuck the head of the mic through the crack of the door, and then lightning hit nearby, and it shocked my hand. Like, it zapped me. I got zapped touching the metal of the door.
Where it's supposed to go out.
I know. I didn't record very much. I did get the thunder, though. Here, I have it right here. That's what electrocuted me right there.
That moment, yeah, I remember hearing that. It was like, oh, that's very loud and close.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were in the other part of the house.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
That was a good sound quality, though.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was a little lower.
I think that was the loudest thunder.
Yeah, it was much louder than it sounded on here.
Yeah.
In this area, yeah. Since Winston.
It was crazy.
Winston was the loudest, scariest thunderstorms.
It rains every 4th of July, I think, for us.
Yeah, I think the last 3 years in a row.
Yeah. I think longer than that. It
happened
even
in
Arizona.
Anthem. 2 Anthem shows were canceled. Yeah, we never have good luck we can never see fireworks. Yeah.
It's always something happening, and this year it's, the plague, and our governor signed that thing or something.
Yeah, fireworks were canceled.
And I know some people were like, oh, it's just one day. So, I mean, I want to relax. I feel like the whole world has been tense, and I just want to see some fireworks.
Yeah, I could have done with some real
have the kids
American spirit.
Yeah.
That day, but I mean, we still had a good time.
Yeah. Well, next year we're getting our own.
That's right. Or you can order them online. Everyone in the world, there's websites that will send them anywhere to any state.
See, I
illegal
didn't know that.
Fireworks. Yeah. I think fireworks.com was the one I went to. Or I don't quote me on that. I went to a website
Let me see.
and they sold Roman they sold everything. All the explosive ones, all the ones that I'm not even familiar with fireworks because I've never been in a legal fireworks state. But they'll sell you illegal ones to any state.
I had no idea. I always thought, to get
in the mail.
Fireworks, you had to go through, in some top secret warehouse.
I found out too late.
Show, a special code or something to
People
get
sell
in.
them on eBay, too. But they're
crazy.
on eBay. they're listed as, which I guess they are collectibles. They sell vintage fireworks. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, those are kind of expensive, but worth it if they still work. I'll blow them up. I mean, I would have just bought them to use them, but I guess people really collect them.
Interesting.
But yeah, so I got struck by lightning on 4th of July. What did you do? I'm just kidding. I know what you did.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say chores and...
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Just cleaning up and... I don't know. We played the pie face game with the kids. We had to use shaving cream at first, but today we got whipped cream, so it was much
Cool
better.
Whip. First time I've ever bought
Cool
Cool Whip in my life. I didn't know it came in the frozen food section.
Yeah.
It's frozen. And it says to eat it like ice cream.
Yeah. It tasted pretty good when I had it.
Tried it.
It's very sweet.
I'll try it.
You missed it though. When we were in the grocery store, you stepped in the other aisle. One of the employees came up to me and the kids.
Yeah.
And
I saw somebody was talking to you, but it didn't seem like it ended badly.
But it was so weird. He didn't say anything. I just caught him staring at me out the corner of my eye, and I look, and he just very softly said, "You're short like my daughter." That's what he told me. No, like, oh, hello. No, your kids are beautiful. It was...
That's okay. That's probably karma.
Yeah,
from Allie.
What do you mean?
Remember that one time when we were at Food Lion and she pointed at the lady right in her face, and what'd she say? She's like mommy but bigger.
Yeah. I don't know. It was just so weird. And I was like...
You're short like my daughter.
Yeah. But he said it like so softly and like he
eerie,
was...
like creepy?
Yeah, like he was telling me a secret or something. So, of course, I just pretended and played along. I'm like, oh, I did that. That little fake smile, and
you should have started coughing.
And then
you weren't wearing a mask.
I know, right? But then you came, and I was like, "Oh, thank goodness!" And then I just, slowly moved along and say goodbye or anything. I'm just like, okay, why do people have to say that? Why do I constantly have to get reminded of my height? Like I'm not.
Because you always forget.
But why does it matter though?
You need to know. It needs to stay on record.
And it's not like I'm not even I'm not like Peter Dinklage or anything like that. I'm just 5 foot. That's it.
I wonder if he came over how tall he would be compared to you.
Oh boy.
You think you would be?
I'm sure his height is online. I just don't know why people have to point it out. Like it's so goofy. I can't go up to anyone. I know and
that's
say,
true because it's not something that you could choose. He might as well have said, "You're black like my boyfriend."
Yeah, but I can't go up to someone who is heavy,
right,
and be like, "You're really fat."
They can help that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know, but it's...
I mean, that's something that you could change is what I mean.
Yeah.
That's a little bit...
I could wear heels, but...
That doesn't change your height.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just so odd.
I agree.
It's just...
I wonder if tall people have that issue.
I think people would be too intimidated to tell a tall person that, like, look at him say,
You're real tall.
Really tall.
You like basketball?
Yeah. It's so goofy.
What else do tall people do?
I don't know.
Basketball, that's it.
They have to they may have a harder time finding clothes and shoes that look good on them.
They get to shop at Big and Tall.
Yeah. I think there's some movie on Netflix. I saw it on the kids section about some like really tall girl.
I think I'm wheezing. Do you hear that?
Maybe it's the lightning.
Yeah.
Are you gonna have like powers like powder now?
Those extreme.
that movie. Are you gonna go stand out in the rain with your
would, and then
coat
you would post my photo and spread it everywhere. That's gonna be.
Are a bunch of like silverware gonna just be drawn to you?
That's gonna be the next. The next one I put my face on is gonna be powder. Just
what
for
was
you.
in that movie? Like he bent a spoon. I just
I don't
remember
know.
like
we
in
talked
the
about
lunchroom.
this in the last episode.
Yeah,
I think.
but there was like a scene like in the lunchroom where like
we just have to watch it.
All the silverware and stuff. There was like mashed potatoes on one, and it got like I don't know that movie. Oh gosh, I don't know why that movie annoys me so much. I always make fun of it. I've never even seen it.
Yeah. You've never seen it?
No, I don't want to see it. Powder.
Oh,
I gotta watch that
you
for.
need to see it then.
I'd rather look at the Johnson & Johnson baby powder container or something. I don't have time for that.
That's probably the same as watching the movie, I guess.
No, thank you.
Stubborn in your ways.
I don't want to see it.
But then I bet you if you ever do, like, have one of those sick days where you just like, oh, I just want to watch a movie that I've never wanted to watch before.
Oh,
and then
boy.
you watch Powder and then you'll cry. But it's the most beautiful movie.
I don't think so.
I'm sorry.
I'm not interested.
You ever think about what colors look like?
What do you mean?
Like, let's say, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to explain, right? Because I can't describe to you exactly what I witness when I see something. Like the color and texture of everything. What if what you see is completely different than what I see?
It could be.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right? Like, what if we both know that this color of this couch that I'm pointing at is brown?
Mm-hmm.
But you could see it differently than I could. You just know that it's brown because everybody knows that whatever this color is brown, but they see it. Maybe you see what I see as red, right? Like I see a strawberry and it's red.
Yeah. Well, we have that issue, I think, with blues and greens. Like, I'll look at something.
I'm talking more extreme than that.
Oh, well.
It's still going over your head.
What? Are you trying to make a point?
I was just thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean, remember that dress debate? You know, what color is it?
That's different too. Okay, think about the color red, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your color red, when I think about red, could be a different color. But I still call it red because I know it as red. And you know it as red.
Then how would we know which person is right?
Nobody's right. What if what I see looks like a cartoon to you? But it's all normal because it's all we've ever known.
I don't know. I would say you are on a whole different wave.
I feel like I am. Nobody I've ever talked to about this color thing can understand what I'm trying
maybe you're the alien
to portray with seeing different colors. You know? No, you don't know. Does anybody out there know what I'm talking about? What if my brown is your white? Well, maybe it's not that extreme. Maybe it's still a darker shade.
Yeah, that's pretty out there.
Okay, we'll move on. But I would like to know if anybody else understands me. So please hit me up on... I don't even use social media.
On Twitter.
Oh, yeah, go to the... we do have a Twitter. I don't use it. But
Nick and Kirsten.
Yeah, at Nick and Kirsten on
Twitter.
Yes,
let us know and I'll relay the message.
Or you can email.
I don't think we'll get
Send
any
me an
responses.
CursioCreatives@gmail.com.
I think they know the .com is after it.
Well, for those that are in Canada. I don't think we have Canadian listeners. Aren't there Gmails .ca, not .com?
I don't know.
Yeah, they are. You're welcome, world.
Let me look it up.
They do things a little different out there. Like, they don't say the letter Z. They say Z. Isn't that weird?
Oh. Top answer. All free consumer Gmail accounts end in gmail.com no matter where they are.
Okay, whatever. Also, fun fact, you could put a period in between your first and last name, and even if you don't use the period when you send the email, it works.
So, yeah.
I learned that.
You did?
Yeah, because
I thought we figured that out years ago.
Yeah, we did.
Remember?
It was a while ago.
But you said you just figured it out.
No, I didn't say the word just. I said I learned that. That's what I said. I learned that.
But you said it as if it was recently.
I'm doing a podcast.
It was the way you said it.
Next topic. Did we write topics for this one?
No.
This is off the cuff.
Yeah. It's current events.
Mm-hmm. Kanye.
I was just thinking about that.
That's going to be fun to watch.
When you told me that, I really thought you were joking. I
thought he was joking. I didn't think it was serious.
Well, we'll know when he starts. Like,
how's he going to run? Isn't he a Republican? Is he going to run against Trump?
I think he's running as an independent. But again, I just it's probably just a trick, just a part of some bigger game scheme to, help Trump end up winning. It'll take any votes away from Biden. It's so.
Who's gonna vote
so
for Kanye? If everybody hates Trump so much,
yeah,
they can't stop talking about his how vulgar he speaks. What about Kanye West? He is not a saint. I would argue that he has the worst mouth on record than Donald Trump.
Well, there's no political experience, just like Trump. Do we need another bozo in there?
Yeah, another
that's
reality TV star.
Yeah, it'll be a reality. Like if he were elected, they would have a reality show still on that damn E network, and they would just be inside the White House. It'd just be so silly. That's what it would be.
Maybe Frank Underwood should go for president.
Kevin Spacey.
Not Kevin Spacey, Frank Underwood.
Well, he can't. He died. Oh, spoiler alert.
Oh, boy. Did he?
In House of Cards.
Or is he going to be president 2020?
They showed in the show.
2020?
They didn't show his face. You know what they showed? I remember them just showing his hand and his ring. They never said, I don't remember. I don't think they even said how he died. That was the weird part.
He faked his
in
death.
That show.
It was all fake because of the pedophilia ring, obviously. Was that in the show? I never watched that show.
No. Kevin Spacey will probably be back, around Thanksgiving, Christmas time with another fireside chat.
Ooh, yeah,
like he always does.
Fun.
And then someone will end up dead again.
We should do that. Well,
it's ridiculous.
Not the dead part.
Like when it didn't two of his accusers die.
I don't follow
after
politics.
That?
I don't follow. I don't.
He's not in real politics. He's just a movie star.
Well, I don't follow. What's that called? Was it when you follow people?
Like
celebrities. Gossip. I don't.
Yeah, celebrity gossip.
I'm not in the gossip ring.
Well, yeah.
Or the pedo ring. Whatever ring.
Oh, it's all bad.
It's all bad.
Let's see what that lady has to say. Epstein's little friend, his partner in crime, the FBI just arrested, Maxwell.
You love news.
I like this type of news because I want to see what she has to say, and I hope these names come out and people go down. Because if she's eliminated, if she dies...
Or you're waiting for an assassination.
No, everyone's saying quote. They're like, keep her alive.
Yeah.
Well,
let's see if it happens.
To know. It'll be really suspicious.
We're living
if they do. It's crazy.
Inside a TV show.
Yeah.
Aren't we? We're just living a TV show now.
I try not to.
But
it seems
a
like it is.
One.
Yeah, I just keep telling myself, things will get better.
A thriller comedy.
Yeah. I keep reading all these articles on Medium. Like, people are actually writing, like, we're in end times. This is the end of human civilization because, this is happening. It's just...
I believe it.
People reading too much. It's too much media. It's, people are just reading headlines and they're not paying attention to the content. They read a headline and they get all excited.
That's how I get my news.
Whoa, what's
just
this?
The headlines.
Yeah, it's crazy. You can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. You got to read it. I got caught up in that.
That's
Remember?
True. Yeah, I read
that.
one once and I was like, wait, that's not what the headline said.
Mm-hmm.
They lied to me.
Yeah, a lot of it is
now
clickbait.
I don't even read the headlines.
You can't. I think everyone needs to step away from the internet. I'm starting to think
we've been saying that since episode 1.
I
baby.
know, but it's like more and more true. You need to step away from it because it's like injecting poison.
And when she says the internet, she's not talking about podcasts. Obviously, stick to your podcasting, but stop social media.
Yeah,
stop getting
You'll
news
get down the rabbit hole.
In clips, especially
Don't
on
get
Twitter.
News from
Twitter
news from
only
Twitter.
lets you I tried to tweet the other day, and I copied and pasted, because in North Carolina it is illegal to wear a mask outside of your private residence unless it's Halloween. And so I went for my first tweet to say, hey, guess what? It's illegal to wear a mask. Why are we, just to be.
I think they bypassed that.
Anyway, there wasn't enough characters for me, and I was like, "Oh, well, this is why I don't use Twitter, because I can't."
Yeah, was it 280 characters?
I don't know how many, but it was all highlighted in red, and I was like, "What's that mean?"
You gotta get it out.
Yeah, I was like, "Delete it." I couldn't post it, so I was like, "Oh, well, I guess I'm not posting on Twitter."
Stuff is for Facebook.
So I closed it and I didn't tweet. I don't know how to tweet.
Yeah.
Still, I don't like it.
Well, because that longer stuff is for the stupid old Facebook.
My point was, with that short amount of content, how can you get news from Twitter?
Yeah.
People getting their news and all the information they need from short little bonbon sized,
and they get so outraged.
Yeah. Everybody's so angry
with their phone in hand.
I know, like that guy the other day, Jack. Was his name Jack?
Who?
Frank. Fucking Frank. Mr. What do you call himself? The sheriff of what the street name is. I'm not gonna say out loud. Fucking douche. But man, he went. He got himself worked up.
What was he talking about?
He just started talking politics by himself, and I was like, "Oh, great, here we fucking go."
Oh, I heard him say something about Trump, and then I was like, "Let me just get out of here. I don't want to get into political."
He went
debate.
into all this. He started from World War II, and then just kept going. Yak, 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 and then he ended up being like, if you're like one of those, don't want to wear a face mask geniuses out there, then, and he just kept. I'm like, man.
As he was speaking to you without a mask,
right? Yeah, was dog shit in the private place that he didn't want us. We got kicked out of a private beach because this guy didn't think we were a fucking resident. We lived 13 houses down.
Yeah,
this guy was a piece of shit. And he just wouldn't shut up.
He wasn't mean.
No, he wasn't mean. He was nice, but the fact that I had finally sat and relaxed, I lit up a cigar, I cracked a beer, and then he showed up and I had to stand up because I'm polite. And I listened to his bullshit forever as he wouldn't leave. He kept saying, yeah, well, I'll leave and you know, hopefully nobody else will come along, blah, 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 trying to act like he's still my buddy. Fuck that guy. He ruined my whole day. And I'll end on that. Fuck you, Frank. I hope you listen to this.
Wear your mask. I love how people talk about that and then they don't even like practice what they preach.
Right. But yeah, he was I forgot why I was talking about him, because he just ended up being so outraged.
He just got mad. Like he got worked up by what he was talking about.
And then he just started talking about Trump and how he was going to do everything in his power to get him out of office. I'm like, I didn't fucking say one word to you. I don't want to hear any of this. And he talked for 25, 30. How long was he there? Forever.
I don't know. I wasn't listening.
We were getting in our fucking vehicle and he was still followed us and just kept talking.
Yeah.
And then he was like, you're being a page. Nice meeting you, Nick.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I looked it up and I was like,
did you find anything?
No.
Like
the only thing
P-A-G-E?
I looked it up. A page is like before being a knight, or a page is something in Catholicism, like I don't know, but it didn't make sense to why he was calling me a page. If anybody knows what he meant, let me know, because I don't know if I should be offended or not. I probably won't be offended. I'll laugh because I don't get offended.
That's weird. People say weird things.
I know.
Out here. I don't even know if I believed him with what he was saying. With, I gotta get Trump out of office. Like,
yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to him.
Yeah.
I think he may have been trying to see if I like what side, because I kept like, yeah, every time he'd say something, I'd be like, oh, something that sounds like I agree with you.
I don't like Trump, so
yeah,
butter up to me.
So I'd be like, yeah, he talked about the face mask. I'd be like, yeah, no, America's in last place.
Last place for what?
I don't know. That's just what I said, because he was talking about how America's not gonna. Nobody in America wants to wear a face mask. So I was like, yeah, we're in last place now. You know, because of all the people who keep getting it.
Well, people started to go out once they reopened.
Yeah,
I'm like, what do you expect was going to happen? More people were going to get it when these places reopened. You had restaurants, you know, the beaches, everyone was partying. What did they think was going to happen? And then they're closing again. It's the stupidest thing.
Know.
And then the same thing is going to happen
now we can't
again.
have, and we couldn't get fireworks.
We just got to live our life.
And now 4th of July is racist?
Yeah, we can't stay inside forever. Like, I hate to say it. I don't like seeing, you know, any deaths at all. But, I mean, like,
I haven't seen one. I haven't seen one death.
Well, that we know of.
I know.
A person that we know.
Who knows really what's happening?
Yeah.
Is it all a conspiracy?
No, I don't think so.
But can we pretend it is for a second?
We just gotta, I don't know.
Is it because of Weinstein?
No, you sound like one of those.
That's what I heard.
Internet
That's what I heard.
Nuts. That it's because of what?
Because I get my news. This is what happens when you get your news from Twitter.
I haven't heard that.
You find out that COVID-19 was created as a distraction. And if everybody just left the pedo ring alone.
But he's going to prison anyway.
No, the dead guy. What's his last name?
Epstein? Oh, I thought you said Weinstein.
Well, they all end in Steen. It's hard to keep
But
track. If Epstein, who's still alive and well, wasn't, messed with, then nobody would have COVID-19 right now.
They were saying that on
Twitter? That's the news.
This is why I'm glad I stay in the writing community side of Twitter a lot. I love you guys.
I like to get my news on Twitter sometimes. Also, hashtag save Britney Spears. Because she needs saving from her father. She's a prisoner. And she's fed drugs. So she looks like a lunatic. Look it up. I was just reading that right before we started recording. Oh. So I don't know very much about it. It's new news that I need to get back into. What other news on Twitter is there that's brilliant? Any lately?
I don't know. I haven't really been reading that much about it. At least not. You don't read
the trending hashtags?
Yeah, I do, but then I don't really dive deep into it or anything, or get hysterical. Oh. I like to listen to NPR a lot. Like, I just ask, one of the devices around here, what's my flash briefing? Just get, headlines about what's going on. Been really interested about other countries, especially, like Hong Kong right now, and there's China and North Korea, his sister, and all the craziness over there.
What's the sister's name? She looks like a winner.
Well, it's something with Kim. Let me see.
Of course, all Kims. Well, I can't finish that sentence. Never mind.
Let's see. Oh, it's Kim Yo Jong.
Kim Yo Jong.
Yeah.
Oh, I added.
She's 32 years old. She was born in 1988. Isn't that crazy? Baby. I think it's like so crazy, like how a lot of these political leaders in other countries are around like our same age. Like I think the what's the guy in Saudi Arabia? He's pretty young too. Let me see. Oh, I forgot his name. Mohammed bin Salman. Let me see.
Oh, look at this. Nick Cordero. The Broadway actor just died.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Of COVID-19.
He was like 41. He was really in bad shape over the last few weeks or months.
Well, reading that, I guess COVID-19's real.
You watched some of his work?
No, I don't know who that is. I just opened Twitter and that's what I saw. See, that's where I get my news.
Oh, yeah, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. How old is he? Yeah, he's 34. He was born August 1985. Man, that's so crazy.
It is kind of. We should totally start ruling the world.
Can you imagine? Like, what if one of us were president of the United States? Well, I could not do that job.
I think I could, because I'm not good at Twitter, so I wouldn't be on Twitter.
No, I couldn't.
Would like me more than Trump.
I would have to be like, you ever see V for Vendetta?
Yeah.
Well, remember like the main guy? He was like behind the screen, kind of like in the Wizard of Oz too. Like he was behind the
mask.
No.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember that movie.
The political people. Like, I don't, well, what I'm trying to say is, like, I couldn't be on TV or anything like that or seen. Like, I would have to be this person behind the curtain. But not a bad person. A good person. Just don't look at me. I'm an introvert.
Oh, like whoever's really running the country instead of Trump right now?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I would just be that person and maybe just have someone else be like my face someone
how
that wasn't as shy.
Have you noticed Trump hasn't aged like any other president?
He probably has.
He's having fun.
Yeah, he probably is. 'Cause, you're right. Because a lot of times, he probably dyes his hair though too. Because a lot of time presidents they get the gray hair, the wrinkles.
That's
he
true.
probably
His hair
has
does
a beauty
sometimes-
regimen. He gets tan.
It seems a little blonder at times.
Yeah, it has been.
You're right.
Yeah, he's colored it. So I think he does have some
But
stresses.
his face hasn't changed.
Well, he was old to begin with.
No. that's
So
also
maybe
true.
all his wrinkles.
He's got Botox, all that.
Yeah, maybe his wrinkles were just already there. He came into office so old, we can't tell.
He can't walk down a ramp,
He said his shoes are slippery.
which is probably true. I believe him.
Yeah. It looked really bad.
I
It's
know.
like that karma
That's
for
so
what he
funny.
said about Hillary during the election. Oh, that stuff is so silly.
He
I
should start
can't.
wearing grippy shoes. I mean, if you're a president, why would you want to wear ice skates everywhere you went?
Think about what Kanye would wear.
Just-
He'd have those big old red sneakers on.
I don't
like
think he'd
bozo.
ever wear. He'd never wear.
You're choking.
I know. I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
He would never wear a suit.
No.
I mean, a tracksuit, maybe.
Oh gosh. Yeah, while meeting, President Xi
Sweatsuit?
in China or something.
With some Yeezys on.
A backwards cap.
Fucking chain that's 30 pounds.
What do you think the White House would look like? Would it even still be called the White House?
Would he wear a grill when he gave speeches? Would he give speeches?
Can you imagine an Oval Office speech?
Would
Like
he
an
move his-
important one?
Would he?
Yeah, remember that video when he was in the Oval Office talking to Trump and you had like all the people, the journalists, photographers taking photos? He had his hat on inside the Oval Office and remember he got up, he was banging his hand on the desk. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Politics
I hope no one gives him the time of day.
have gotten so much more fun from when I was a child. Oh, excuse me. Do we have? Oh, we had broccoli tonight. That's
Yeah,
why.
it's nuts. I just remember hearing
I love it.
about like different things like the Middle East and
Yeah, it was always about like Saudi Arabia and
in like the 90s.
Saddam Hussein.
Yeah. It wasn't until like 9/11 happened and I was like, "Whoa. This world is like it's like that really
I know.
happened."
Even-
Like,
even
you
when
couldn't
that
believe
happened,
it's
I was
crazy. It's
still-
so sad.
tuned out.
Oh no.
Didn't care.
I
remember that day. I was getting ready for school, and my parents were like, the Twin Towers were attacked. They're burning. And I was like, okay. That's all I said. Or I might have said so.
Oh my goodness.
I was young. I didn't know. I still have a hard time showing empathy when I should. Because I'm so self-centered and selfish, honey.
Maybe that's something you need to work on.
Yeah. Yeah, people need to give me more stuff.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just kidding. Of course, I look back and say, wow, what a terrible tragedy. But, I was, how they say females mature quicker than males.
Yeah, that's true.
I took just too long. Maybe I'm still maturing. Is that the mature way to say it? Mature?
Oh my goodness. Well, then maybe T Rump is right there with you too.
Hey.
Because I don't think.
You think I'm gonna be 78 and still fun like him?
I don't know. Some people never learn, honestly.
I bet you he's so fun to hang out with. I bet he throws the best parties. If he wasn't the president, I mean.
I don't want to know.
Could you imagine going to a Trump party?
No.
Oh, do you think there'll be young girls there, like his daughter?
I have no idea. I would not want to be seen in that.
That
I
guy's
feel
a
like
freak.
that's a totally different world of rich people that I don't want to be a part of. It's
Could you imagine being rich like that?
no.
Being a multi-millionaire?
More money, more problems.
I know. I don't think I'd
That's
ever want that much money.
Yeah, no. Because then you don't know who to trust because everyone then I bet is like so nice to you and they probably just want, a piece of what you got and you probably have enemies everywhere like waiting for you to fail.
Yeah, but then you have all this power too. All that money means more power.
Who wants that though?
Not me. I don't. I want little responsibility.
Yeah.
I like to sit on the couch.
Yeah, you want to enjoy life.
Crack a beer.
A lot of people who are rich and they have these like high pressure jobs and all this stuff. Like I don't think a lot of them.
Yeah, they get
are
gray,
happy.
And then they try to pay for youth, and
they miss their family. They're not home.
Yeah, it's probably a shitty life. Who wants money?
You can have money. You just don't let it become
I'm
you.
agreeing. No,
don't let it
I
suck you in.
Sure, I could use a little money.
Yeah,
but I don't want $1 billion. Could you imagine having $1 trillion like fucking Bezos is about to be?
Is he at $1 trillion now?
He's
almost.
I don't know if he hit it or if he's about to be the world's first trillionaire.
I'm surprised he hasn't announced that he was running for president.
I think it is the president.
He's the man behind the curtain.
Yeah, I mean,
that's why Trump's always so mad at him.
He's got robots in almost every house in America and outside of America, the whole world. That guy,
just listening in.
Yeah, he's running shit.
We gotta get rid of these devices.
We gotta get rid of trillionaires. Is what we gotta do. Gotta get rid of billionaires.
That's crazy.
Tell me about it.
I would, if I had that much money, I wouldn't feel comfortable without knowing... Well, without doing something good for the world.
Yeah.
Like, all the time. Like, just donating money. Making
there's no
plans
reason I need
to
$1 billion.
Develop new things. To help communities out. Build things that'll really help people grow and learn and succeed in life. Give them a chance. I
don't think I could shake the hand of a billionaire, look him in the eyes and say,
probably wouldn't even let you.
I trust you.
He probably just billionaires. Remember in Westworld that one bad guy in the last season.
I didn't watch the last season.
Well, remember he would just show up as a hologram.
Oh,
you would think he was standing there.
Yeah, that's how.
But it was a hologram.
I used to when he would show up and you were watching it and I would be in the room. I would think of Jeff Bezos when I saw him.
Exactly. Yeah, and it was it looked like he was standing right in front of you. It didn't look like, those Tupac holograms they have where he's performing at concerts. It was like he's standing there and then all of a sudden he disappears.
Right.
That's probably what billionaires do.
Yeah, and they probably already have a whole city on Mars that we don't know about.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
just paying Elon Musk to pretend to try and get there.
He's just teleporting showing the hologram image and he's on Mars and safe.
Yeah.
He's actually an alien or something.
The real world is on Mars.
It's only elite people there.
Right. Everybody here is just... What's the... My brain never works when it needs to. Peasants. That's the word.
Oh.
Everybody here is peasants.
Oh my goodness. Earth.
Yeah.
At the very bottom.
Earth, you peasants.
They're just watching. They're forming a simulation or something. Or working it. So
they're God.
They're keeping the plague around.
Money.
Can you imagine? What if we found out that we were in some type of simulation, but we could get out and take control of our lives, in, I guess that's kind of like the last season of Westworld. What if we could get out and we can go have a
Get out to
normal
where?
life.
Like we're inside
Out
a
of
computer
the system.
program?
Yeah. Like there's no credit scores. There's what else is stupid? What else do we have? Like you know what I mean? Just out of there's no internet. There's nothing dragging us down.
I'm just trying to imagine any one of the characters that I play in any video game I ever play getting out. How would they get out and what would they do?
I don't know. Like the system is just shut down and we're free. What if there's like this Garden of Eden or something in the beyond?
You know, I think I've read about one of those somewhere.
Read about what?
A Garden of Eden. I think it's in a book. I don't think you made that up.
What?
The Garden of Eden. I think that's real.
Are you just talking about like the Bible?
Oh, that's it. That's where it was from. It's from
so
the Bible.
Silly. Oh my goodness.
I knew I heard it somewhere.
Well, you know, we can make our own Garden of Edens. I think, you know, joking aside, you know, it's life is what you make it. No one has to read the crap that's online. A lot of the silly clickbait news, the cancel culture, none of that.
There's
You
so
can
much
be
crap.
happy. Yeah.
It's hard to sift through and find because there's gold. There's plenty of gold on the internet.
Yeah, there's things that are funny. There's things that are resourceful. I love reading about history.
You can find a lot of knowledge
everything.
on there.
Yeah.
But then you're always
the internet can be good.
The more knowledge that you gain, you're like, man, is that real? Where do I find the sources to these sources?
Oh.
Right?
Well,
How do
I don't
you
know.
fact check fact checks?
Well, if you think like that, I think you're just gonna live your whole life in doubt. Then one day you'll look in the mirror and be like, "Am I real?" You know, and then nothing will. I think like things would become like worthless to you in the end, or to that person that didn't believe anything.
That's living in a simulation, then.
Yeah,
I guess.
So I don't think we're in a simulation. It's fun to think about. But honestly,
Yeah.
Like
if it were, then it would be pointless.
Yeah.
And it would just restart.
Yeah, too many things. I know, just speaking for myself, too many miraculous things, amazing things have happened to me that I know that this is real. You know, just in your heart too. You know, especially.
Yeah, because we've had so much growth in
Yeah.
mistakes.
Yeah. And seeing what happens when you change your mindset, when you start thinking positively. You've seen that in me.
Yeah,
like I would always
absolutely.
think, get mad and then, life sucks. Bleh. And then like bad things just kept happening, like the Friday the 13th, you know? But when you start getting past that and just say, well, you know, it's just a day.
Yeah, and
I'll be okay.
you are the best example of that because your brain power, I've never witnessed.
Maybe I'm a witch.
Yeah, that's why I keep saying that. Or an alien. You're not real. You're some sort of special.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
I think
but I'm married to you.
I think I just have like that third eye or something. Maybe I'm the three-eyed raven.
Yeah.
That George R.R. Martin was writing about.
You are a nerd.
That's it.
Game of Thrones.
He wrote about me.
Okay, you all do not understand. Game of Thrones is on in this house every day, all day long.
But
if
I
it's
read
not,
the books too.
Yeah, exactly. When she's not watching it, she's reading it. If she's not watching it or reading it, she's watching people talk about it on YouTube.
You know, I love it because to me, it mirrors life right now. But I mean, they're in a totally different time frame. But like the politics of it, and just the behaviors and actions of people and their mindsets, I don't know. It really resonates with me.
Yeah, it does. I see it.
I feel good.
And it's not the only time it's happened.
Yeah, I read it.
When you get into a series.
Yeah, I am
it encapsulates your life. Like Mad Men.
Oh,
you were.
That was a great show.
It was the 60s for like 5 years at one point.
Yeah, I never got that way with Breaking Bad.
Let's thank God.
Hey, but Breaking Bad was
it was a great show. Mad Men, when you turned me on to that was a great show too. But man, good. When I watched it, I would smoke a pack of cigarettes whenever I binged it and drink a bottle of tequila.
Or whiskey.
No.
Or you didn't have...
No, I drank tequila back then.
Oh, yeah.
During that time.
Yeah. I don't know why Mad Men, and I think because that was a lot to do with...
I think
they were always
John
in
Hamm.
the office.
That's what it was.
Well, yeah, I love John Hamm. He was great as that character, but I think it was more so the office environment they were in. And back then, I was in the office still. So I think
that's right.
That's why it resonated with me in dealing with like office politics and, women in the workplace.
Oh, women in the workplace.
Stuff like that.
For sure. I'm not making fun of you, no. Okay. Because I was going to say that. But you said it first.
So I think like me being obsessed with these shows, it just depends on what's going on in my life. And that's why I like Game of Thrones, because of what's going on in the world. Like, it's been nutty.
If I get obsessed with something, I'm not allowed to watch it.
That's not true.
It's true.
No,
if I put something on TV, and then your eyes roll, and then you walk away.
Hey, I'm not gonna
in the room that I'm in.
Oh well, I'm not gonna sit through something that I don't like. Life is too short.
I think Tom Segura is hilarious.
I don't. But that's okay. Comedy. That's what you like. I like different things too. That's fine. That's how people are. No one is ever gonna like the same things as another person all the time.
I agree.
Otherwise, we would be very boring and like stale crackers or something. I don't know, like old saltines.
That's racist.
I don't mean it in a... I'm just saying.
I was kidding.
Because those saltine crackers, they get pretty plain tasting. The square ones.
I love saltine crackers, and I think they're my favorite.
Well, you got to get the right ones. If you get the unsalted ones,
Ritz crackers.
They're not... Oh!
Ritz crackers are too...
What? Ritz
powdery
is the best.
They are a powder cracker.
I love Ritz. I love it in Campbell's tomato soup. I love it in chicken with rice soup. I like it in when we make that, what was it, the tuna
I like
salad.
To put extreme blast goldfish in my soup.
Oh my gosh.
And chili.
Why does it have to be extreme blast? What do you think is actually on those goldfish crackers to make it extreme blast?
I don't know. Whatever Trump uses on his face.
Wow.
It could be. I bet. That's why he's always licking his lips.
That's gross. Ew.
When he's talking.
We gotta look that up. What is it? Like some orangey? Is it just extra cheese? Like real cheese?
Yeah, it's real cheese. I mean,
in a powdered form.
You've seen the only cheese we buy is powder.
Oh, that makes me think. What's on the Flamin' Hot Cheetos now to make it that red? Is it like cayenne pepper?
No. It's probably Xanthocum gum.
Red number 7
right,
or something. Yeah. What does that mean? What is that? I've always seen that yellow number 5.
Yeah.
What the hell is that? Like everyone, like these companies have like this stock room of colors of potions. Mm-hmm. Oh, this requires yellow number 5.
Yeah, yellow number 5. Yeah, it is potions.
Like it's alchemists and stuff.
Yeah, alchemists and the scientists and
Wait a minute.
the voodoo witch doctors that they hired. I'll tell you all about it.
Let me look this up.
No, you don't need to. I'll tell
Yellow number 5.
Yeah, yellow number 5.
So it's Google says it's tartrazine.
Mm-hmm.
It's a synthetic lemon yellow azo dye, primarily used as a food coloring. It is also known as E number E102 CI19140, FD and C yellow 5, acid yellow 23, food yellow 4.
Yeah.
Wow.
Primarily used as a food coloring, but not always. It's also...
Oh, look, did you know this?
Yeah.
Someone, wait. Someone asked on Google, is yellow number 5 bad for you? And this was the answer. Sorry, I always have to do like a crazy voice.
It's sperm count.
Tartrazine, also known as yellow 5, has been associated with behavioral changes, including irritability, restlessness, depression, and difficulty with sleeping.
Yeah.
What's more, a 2004 analysis of 15 studies concluded that artificial food dyes do increase hyperactivity in children.
Right.
Wait a minute.
That's what I was going to say. When mostly used as food coloring, also used as a drug in schools.
What?
Yeah. Kids crush it up and snort it,
Really?
And then they get hyperactive. Yellow 5. You never did yellow 5 when you were a kid?
Are you being sarcastic?
I'm telling you facts about the voodoo witch doctors that I know that tell me about the potions that we're speaking of now.
That I didn't know that. So now when am I gonna be like one of these crazy
you
people
sure are.
reading labels?
This is what you do.
Ingredients.
You read.
Well, I don't want irritability, restlessness, depression, and difficulty when sleeping.
Yellow number 5 is in everything.
Really?
Everything processed.
Ew. So they just don't eat processed foods.
Right. Let's see if there's yellow 5 in this all day.
In
IPA.
your beer?
Probably not. I don't think there's ingredients.
Is this in the goldfish?
Yeah, I'm
it
sure.
Is?
Yeah, I bet you. Yeah.
Wow.
It's probably mostly yellow 5.
Oh, and
orange too. I don't think there's orange. No, you're red.
Yeah, I've just seen red and yellow.
Red 7.
That's
or maybe and a little red 12.
Why do they call it that? Red number 7 or yellow number 5?
Because of how many people it killed before they got it right.
Oh, so that's version number 7 or number 5?
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, killed this one. Let's try a different method.
Wow.
Oh, this one died.
On to number 5.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. That I gotta read into this more about these dyes and additives. This is.
I don't think you do. I don't.
I'm interested. I love learning new things.
There's a certain one that you don't want to know about.
Which one?
It's a red one. You don't need to know about it.
Well, it's too late. You've already said it. You've opened the door.
It is made out of bugs. The color red is bugs. It's just crushed up bugs.
Well, I know the chances, and it does happen where bugs end up in.
Oh
your
yes,
foods
but this
and
is
everything.
just all bugs.
Really?
Just pounds and pounds of bugs ground up. That's red. There you go. Put the red in the food.
Why do they do that?
Even makeup, not even food. Lipstick, bugs. If it's red, probably bugs.
Well, I don't have any red lipstick. Not trying to look like no siren out here or anything.
Fingernail polish. Look it up. Figure it out. See which red it was.
Yeah, I will. Jeez,
Tell the people. Tell the people which one's the bugs.
I gotta research it. Yeah, I'll. In episode 8, we'll come back with
Let's do
my findings.
7.5. 15-minute recap.
No, it's getting late.
I don't mean right now.
Oh.
We're still recording.
Oh, no, I thought you meant like after this, we would record another one.
No, it was a little. Just put a little salt and pepper throughout the week. All right, you look it up. We'll write an essay. You all sleep well or have a great day, depending on when you're listening to this. We love you. Thank you for listening. And don't forget,
come to the website at alwaysinterrupted.com. Can talk to us on Twitter. We're at Nick and Kirsten. That's A-N-D in the middle.
How do you spell your name, Kirsten?
Oh, yes, that's important. So our Twitter is NICKANDKIRSTEN. Not Kristen.
That's right. I married a Kirsten, not a Kristen. Until next time, this is Always Interrupted.
Bye.
Bye-bye.